That's cool. Okay, we can bring it to Minneapolis now. So what any key mentors during this time that really influenced you, or any key experiences worth hovering over in this time?
So Le Cordon Bleu was awesome. A lot of people always ask me, would you do culinary school again? I said, no, why? I mean, it taught me a lot for sure, of some basics for sure, but to tell the truth, I'm still paying for it right now, you know? So student loans and all that thing is a real.
I'm not going to say an education's a bad thing, but I think that society in general has gotten way out of control.
Yeah.
Like it's a 5-star resort now, like it's the accommodations are ridiculous at these schools and it's so expensive.
Totally.
Now. I think that things are going to change because it's becoming unsustainable.
And also for a Le Cordon Bleu system, I mean, I think there's a lot of, I have a 15-year-old girl that works in my kitchen right now. Her name's Betsy, and she is a student at Portsmouth High School, and she's doing her culinary program. And she came, she wanted to start washing dishes. I was like, hey, why don't you just start prepping for us? And she's phenomenal. Now she's like pulling out boxes of pork belly and cutting those things down and stuff like that. So she's learning her base in high school. So she can, if there's more programs like that, if we can start it there, then they can, if they're really serious, if students are really serious, they can get out into this career and really figure it out.
Just like the kitchens in your community, I think we have an obligation to share this information with the people we employ. They're not going to have the skills right out of the gate, obviously, but that's our obligation is to give people these skills.
Right. If chefs have the patience behind it, I mean, everybody knows they were there at one point.
Yeah.
And you're not going to make $1 million coming right out of culinary school, actually. So,
yeah.
So that was the tough part behind going to a Le Cordon Bleu school for sure.
Any positive experience?
The positive was for sure. I mean, I made some connections, some friends that I still have. There was a couple chefs. Chef Sharif was my pastry chef there. And when I was there, I was a naive kid also, thinking like, oh, I'm never going to do pastries at all. But he was very patient with me, and taught me a lot for sure. And it was really funny because once I left Le Cordon Bleu, I went to an internship in Northern California, and their pastry chef happened to get quit 2 days before. And they're like, hey, this is the only position we have available. So as an intern, you have to take over this whole thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a place that I didn't think I was ever going to be in.
I wish I was paying more attention during that class.
Totally. Yeah.